I don't remember what
Like
we
Gail.
did last.
Yeah.
Y'all wandered about town, turning in your various quests, and then you were going to meet a certain individual back at the
Da, 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 da. Oh, that's right. One of the
inn,
places.
the Stonehill Inn.
So did we sleep at the inn? Have we gotten a long rest in, or?
Yeah, you said we had a long rest.
Yeah, he was going to meet you in the morning for
Eh,
breakfast.
more of a brunch scenario. We're old. We wake up early, but we don't move fast.
Fair.
What color are we? We're green, right? Whatever you want to pick. I think normally we were brown. Oh no! As well, our stuff's over there. Oh, how do I ungreen?
Click your name in the top right.
I was doing too many clicks. Be brown. Baby poop brown. So we were going to get caught up on all of the hot goss.
Oh, that's right. Oh, dumbass is here. Thanks, Matthew. Or is that? No, that is Matthew. You can't put it on top of us. Okay. Oh, and we have wolves now, and one of them is named Rug.
George.
Rug and George. Rug and George.
Rug on George. What's that? Oh, it's obsidian. Obsidian.
All right. Yeah, y'all had stayed the night at the Stonehill Inn,
Session 3.
and
And. There are usually words that follow and.
Yeah.
yeah, but I was reading something real quick. All right, y'all come down in the morning and get breakfast slash brunch from Toblin Stonehill, the proprietor of Stonehill Inn, and while you're ordering your food, etc., Toblin mentions that
Toblerone.
he really hopes that somebody will take care of these Redbrands that are about town because they are not good for business.
Why isn't the local constable taking care of them?
Yeah.
He says this is more of a frontier town. Like everybody's pretty much out for themselves, and there is an elected official, um, Harbin Wester, that he's kind of a he's
Har-
more of a
Harbin? Harbin Wester, you say?
yeah, but he's more of a
Har.
before he was elected to be the townmaster, he was just a banker, and he has no experience with a rougher town life. So he honestly just feels kind of really intimidated. And this whole time he's been talking to you in a kind of a really quiet voice, almost like he doesn't want people to overhear him bad talking the Redbrands.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be he didn't want Harbin to hear him.
No, no,
Are the
just
are the Redbrands in the room with us?
he looks around. It's like, yeah, he doesn't see any. But you know, who knows what people might pass on for a coin.
So, like, we don't live here,
He
and
looks you up
there,
and down and he's like, yeah, you're not usually the type for the frontier towns.
yeah, but
Yeah.
what? Why do I have two bottles? What is this? This is the same medication
What
you have
bundles are
been
you talking
getting.
about?
She's
Health
gone
potions.
sideways.
Oh, okay.
Um, But people keep telling us about these Redbrands and sighing and lamenting the trials and tribulations as if they want us. What the fuck? This is like two different vitamin salts. So it's like two different off-brand Adderall medications for weight. I don't know what happened. What's our motivation to clear this out? Like, so far no one's offered a reward.
Well, I was kind of just making gossip. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have troubled you with my problems.
I
He
mean,
kind of
we
moves
love
away.
we love talking about problems and hearing problems and speculating on problems.
Your food will be out momentarily. I got work to do. He moves off.
All right, well, I guess
So
we
who
don't
are
have
we
to
meeting
worry about the
here?
Redbrands, guys.
Hmm?
Who is it we're meeting here?
Sildar.
Yes.
Sildar. Okay.
And you look about the room, and he's not really here yet. Why did I get something thrown at me?
Just to see if I could hit you, and I did, and it was delightful because it was on the camera. So it was like, pew.
Yeah, and it's actually oriented correctly too.
Oh,
Like it's
nice,
not
was
like
it?
you threw it to the wrong side and it just hit randomly.
Huzzah!
Um, but yeah, Sildar is not in the room as of yet, and your food arrives by a dwarven bartender that introduces herself as Elsa, and she asks if you need anything else.
No, but thank you, Elsa.
Wait, what did she bring us?
Food.
Your breakfast.
What we ordered.
There better be tea.
Tea?
We need tea.
She's like,
We
oh
three
no, it
elderly
doesn't.
ladies need tea.
We
She looks.
prestidigitation hot water. Can we just have some hot water?
She's
Yeah.
like,
What about one
yeah,
of your
yeah. Wait, hold on.
uh, inspiring, rousing speeches?
Before I have my morning tea for an inspiring, rousing speech.
She's like, she holds a napkin out to you. Are you okay?
We're all
She
roused
hasn't been
now.
okay for
I
years.
mean, are we? Is that the speech?
Yeah, the speech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there.
So what do we
That's it.
get?
You know,
Do you roll it? Do you roll a die now? Is that how we
What are we
determine how
rolling the
many
die
hit?
for?
Don't we get temporary hit points?
No, it's just 6.
It's just
Straight
6. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Does Apollo get 6 points too?
Yeah. Everybody. All creatures within hearing distance, I believe.
Great and small.
You can pick like 6. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think you get to pick 6. Yeah.
well, yeah.
So you got.
They have to understand you.
So you got
Apollo
4. Are
definitely
you gonna
can
give
understand.
2 random people in the inn temporary hit points for the day?
Can we give them to the dog?
Also, genuinely feels really inspired by this speech.
She was a really good waitress today, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. She did offer us a hanky and she got us some hot water for our tea.
Yeah.
It's apparently going to be cold water that we prestidigitate into warm water and maybe give it a whiff of a smell of tea.
Of potatoes tea.
Oh no, I thought we were
Potatoes.
gonna get hot water that we would then flavor like tea.
Will happily bring you hot water.
It just
Elsa
says
moves
we
off
can
to get hot
flavor
water.
a cubic foot of non-living material. So it's
That's
flavored like tea.
I think I can warm things up with prestidigitation
It's
too,
true.
can I?
Yeah.
True, but I wouldn't call warm hot though.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
would be the lukewarm. And I mean,
Lukewarm tea?
honestly, we could just have a.
Yes.
Let's just go ahead and get it in the canon that we have a sachet of tea leaves. Like, fuck. We're old ladies. We don't go anywhere without our teas.
Right?
why even pay for it? Just you learn this magic. You studied for 3 years to learn the magic of tea flavoring with your prestidigitation spell.
That's fair. Why not? I just, for the health benefits, it's not about the flavor.
Oh, okay.
That's why we need the actual, but we can sweeten it.
So you're a cheap ass, and you actually buy shitty cheap tea that's good for you, and then you flavor it to other stuff.
Yeah. Well, we sweeten it magically so we don't take on like the sugars and stuff. It's a diet.
Ah, yeah.
That tracks. All
It's
right.
also how we salt all of our food.
Well, Elsa's like, also, did you know y'all kind of look like adventurers? Did you know that Edermath, the orchard keeper, is a former adventurer?
Did he
Do you
take
know
an
him?
arrow to the knee?
Not that I've heard, but I've never had a direct conversation with him. He kind of sticks to his
The
orchard.
orchard keeper. Darrow?
Darren.
Darren. The fact that I remembered any part of their name was astounding.
Also, it really looks like y'all are y'all city folk. Where are you from?
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. Do you know my sister Gwen?
Yes! She comes into the library all the time.
Never
Gosh,
liked her.
I can't believe you didn't know. You know her. That's awesome.
Yes!
She's my. She's as you know, she's a scholar in the city of Neverwinter. I think she's supposed to be coming back to town sometime soon. So, you might be able to see her again. I'm
That would
looking
be
forward to
so
it.
cool. She owes like 3 gold pieces in late fees from a book that
Oh,
she borrowed.
well, I don't know anything about that, but
No one ever does. What was her name, Matthew?
Gwen.
Gwen? She's a scholar.
While we're taking notes, I would like to note that was a particularly rousing speech this morning, and I checked my stats, and it actually gives us 7 extra HP and not 6.
Ooh.
Hot damn.
Oh, it's third
Nice.
level.
Yeah, it must be. It must have leveled up.
Oh, it gets an extra every time you level. Nice.
Nice.
But it's up to 6 allies within 30 feet. So, Elsa
Gotcha.
got a little bonus this morning.
Elsa's got some pippity poop in her stupidity boop.
Also, I would like to know what is y'all's. Where are the wolves?
With us.
They are not
In
with
the
you
bar?
because
Yeah.
they promptly said, "What you can have wild wolves in here? They're nipping at the customers."
They're not wild, they're tame.
Well, I left Bug outside, and I'm assuming he's probably sitting at the door waiting for us. I'm not so sure about George.
So you tied him up to like a horse thing outside.
George or Rug?
Rug.
I think Rug's outside waiting for a ball. I don't know if he needs to be chained up.
He
Did we chain
does
him up?
because if he's not, not gonna be there.
We'll leave. So we'll leave Apollo in charge of the wolves.
Okay, so Apollo's outside with his food
How?
that you said.
Yeah.
With his baby.
Does he get it? Does he get the temporary hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
Was he within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are sitting at a window where you can look out and see him.
Okay. Yeah, then he got it.
Elsa's like, oh, I would stay and talk, but I have to get back to work. And, if you need anything, call for me.
You let us know when Gwen comes into town. I'd love to catch up with her.
I will do if I see you.
Elsa didn't want to stay and look at, conjuring images of our grandchildren's.
Mine is just
She
50,
excuses herself.
50 memories of Apollo. So where the fuck is what's his face?
You know, if
Enjoy
he's
your
been for a
tea.
long time.
Why are you in such a rush?
I'm worried about the
Wait.
dogs. Apollo might try to eat them.
You can look out the bloody window. Put on your glasses, Adelaide. They're right outside the window. Apollo has them.
That's what concerns me.
He thinks they're his babies. They're fine.
He's very aggressively licking George again. There, I've done my important task of swapping out the minis.
Oh, perfect. This is
Swapping
very.
out the minis. About, I don't know, like a few minutes after you finish your conversation with Elsa, Toblin, the innkeeper, comes by and he's like, you know, I was thinking about, you know, it really isn't your problem. I was just kind of trying to like warn you against the Redbrands, and you know, about a 10-day ago, there's this a wood carver locally. His name was Thel Dendrar, and
Who now?
Thel
Th- Thel?
Thel Thel Thel, ma'am. And
I love how Adelaide can't hear. Who
Her?
How do you spell that?
Thel
the
Tindrar?
Dendrar,
Din.
Dendrar. It's not important, all right. It's his name. I doubt you. It's the meaning of the story is what's important. Is came by his shop that the Redbrands did, and they bullied his wife, and they provoked a fight with Thel and killed him.
Ooh.
Several townsfolk saw it happen. The Redbrands grabbed his body, and now his wife and daughter and son have gone missing. So just be careful saying all this real quiet.
Somebody in this town needs to do something about this, or
And
pay
about
us
that time,
gold pieces to
and
take
about
care
time,
of it.
doof, 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 doof.
Badoof.
Down the stairs, Sildar comes coming down the stairs.
Sildar,
I hope
you
you
look
found
pretty,
better clothing.
looking good with the pants on, my man.
All right, he comes over to y'all and he's like, "Oh, good to see y'all." And I've talked to the townmaster and procured a few funds, and he'll give you the money that he owed you. And you know, I told him about how y'all rescued me from the goblins, and he said he's been stressed lately and would like to talk to y'all.
This is Harbin?
Oh, you've heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the townmaster.
Yep. You like Harbin?
He's a good banker.
You live here, Sildar?
No, I don't live here.
Okay.
Good with money,
Hmm.
bad in a fight.
Well, it's a good thing this town is full of money and lacking in fight.
Lacking in old ladies who are willing to scrap.
So,
So, why are we talking to the townmaster again? Why do we want to go talk to him?
He wants us to talk to him.
Sildar just mentioned that the townmaster wanted to talk to y'all.
Oh, okay. All right.
You are under no obligation to do anything you don't want to do. He's just making. He mentioned that y'all saved him, and the townmaster said to pass along a request to meet y'all.
but
Is he
Sildar gave
married?
us our 40 gold pieces.
Sorry?
How old is he? Yeah, my granddaughter. She's getting old. She's 19 and not married. Is he looking for?
He seems taken aback a bit, and he's like, "Oh well, I am. think I would be a good fit. I travel about a bit, taking on,
Not
Oh,
odd
not
jobs from
the
time to time.
money now.
darling, not you, Sildar, the rich guy.
Oh, Harbin?
Yeah.
Sildar, I saw you in your small clothes.
Well,
I think my granddaughter deserves a little more.
Oh, that's harsh.
She's like,
Harsh.
I
Oh, what you're offering.
he looks a little downtrodden, and he's like, oh, I apologize for misunderstanding.
you'll
It
find
depends.
yourself a lovely gal.
Harbin, he's probably, in his, I don't know, 40s. A bit rotund around the middle,
Is that him?
and but I hear money goes a long way to making a happy marriage. So
Let's, gals, let's go see this thing.
Sure.
I'm not setting up your granddaughter. She's a total bitch.
Shut your mouth, Adelaide.
Sildar, you're too good for her.
oh, that's very
How you
kind
think
of
she
you.
made it all the way to 19 and ain't got married yet? She's a bitch.
Certain street activities come to mind.
Oh. Oh.
Sildar. The fuck? What is happening?
I don't know. What are y'all doing?
Okay. But he paid
We're
us
gonna
our
go
40
see
gold
this,
pieces, right?
Yes, he did.
I'm not fighting these
Are we
red
finished
brands
our
until
tea?
someone offers me money. So I guess we'll go hit up Harbin.
To see
And
his suitability for my granddaughter.
and
course.
maybe we'll go by the orchard to see if Darren has any cool stories.
Orchard keeping doesn't seem like too lucrative of a business. I'm much more interested in this banker slash townmaster.
But
Yeah,
you can
that's like town.
make liquor out of orchard fruits.
That takes a long time, and we don't have the life expectancy for that.
But he's probably got some in his shed.
Pick
Just
us
say,
up some apple cider.
yeah. So there's
Well, Adelaide,
Darren, there's Gwen, there's Deadthel's wife, and there's Harbin. That's more than enough potential. Let's go. And the town, he's just right there. Let's go to the townmaster's hall. There's just, what's this dumbass building in between the two? We could just knock it down.
Just knock down the building.
Yeah, fuck
I
that
think we'll
building.
Y'all like break the window in, and there's a family sitting there eating breakfast.
Your building's in the way. Rah.
Huh?
Oh no, we just bust in. Do you want to see pictures of our grandchildren?
Yeah.
They're like, what are you doing? Get out of my home!
All right, so we're headed to Townmaster's Hall.
Sure. With Sildar.
Sildar is not coming with you.
Fuck you,
He
Sildar.
left after being
You-
insulted,
You insult a man's
To go.
ding dong, and then he doesn't help us anymore.
and then he went to
Esther.
go get breakfast.
He went to do what?
He is going to get breakfast
Breakfast.
after not feeling welcome at y'all's table.
Well, we saved his lily ass, and if that's not welcoming enough, then we don't need him anyhow.
He paid you what he promised for that.
And I appreciate it. Thanks, Sildar. I'll toss him a gold piece.
Why do you keep giving him money back?
It's like, thanks, Adelaide, and puts it in his pocket.
You are so bad at negotiating.
There's a reason she had to leave her home and her sack.
No wonder your cat is starving.
Uh-huh.
Apollo gets 5 cans of food a day every time he yells at me.
Fact. y'all make it over to the townmaster's hall, and you know,
Are you
and
taking Sarah's hand?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh my, how the tables have turned.
all right, you come up to this building, and it looks like all the windows are kind of barred, and it's more of a stone structure rather than the wood that's prevailed around town. And one guard stands outside it. And to
Ho
the right of the
there!
door, there is a board with a little roof on it, and nailed to that board are like pieces of paper.
It's a quest board, guys. A quest board.
What's on the board? I read the paper that's on the board.
You read the board, and it says that, you know, Harbin is looking for someone to head east on the Tribord Trail. That there are supposedly marauders have attacked several caravans near Wyvern Tor.
Is that where we
Is
just
that
were?
Yeah, no. You can look at the map, though.
I'm just curious if we
Yeah,
could
going
rip one
towards
of
that
these off and say, hey, we did it.
So... Actually, fully don't see it. Regardless. East.
Alright. East on Tribord Trail. There be
Marauder.
trouble. Yeah, I certainly cannot spell marauder. I know there's a U in there somewhere, but
True. They've attacked several caravans near Wyvern Tor. The most recent victim...
where was the castle with Gundren Rockseeker located?
we haven't. No one has even heard of it yet. We should have
Oh.
asked the people in the fucking inn. Cragmach.
Cragmaw Castle, okay.
And Gundren's bros. Oh, son of a bitch. Can we rewind and ask Sildar if he knows where Gundren's brothers are?
You can ask him if you go back to the inn.
Such a fucker.
We'll ask him later. We can talk. Maybe I mean, the townskeeper might know, or we can go back. I don't care.
It's fine.
Well, we're already at the
Yeah, we're
townmaster's
here
hall,
now.
but
I'm not
we
going
can-
backwards. We're still
right.
reading the board. There's more than one piece of paper on there, isn't there?
The rest of the pieces of papers are pretty much people just looking for, you know, Harbin's looking for caravan guards going back to Neverwinter or further south down the road, or looking for merchants that are going to deliver supplies to the town, or take supplies, or take ore and stuff back to Neverwinter.
I don't know. That sounds pretty sweet. Why don't we just do one of those guys?
The pay on that is 50 copper a day.
We could drag that out for a while. Anyway. Okay, so there's only one viable. I started a numbered list. Like, we were going to get a bunch of things. Whatever. So there's only one potential maybe. Because that's the way we're going, right? Anyway? No, we were just coming here, weren't we?
Yeah, you were just coming to Phandalin.
Oh, okay.
And at this point, you were supposed to be meeting Gundren here, but...
Gundren done got fucked.
But we already got paid, right?
It's true.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
paid.
you got paid.
You're over. Let's go home.
Yep.
Back to Neverwinter! We'll pass Gwen on the way there.
Well, we got to speak to Harbin first about my granddaughter.
I'll get my...
Guard's like, move along, there might be more people needing to read those, unless you have other business.
I'm gonna look around. Are there any other people?
No, there's nobody else.
Not a lot of people, Mr. Man.
That's true, but there might be, and I take my job very seriously.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. We'd like to see Harbin.
Who can I say is calling?
his new best friends.
He looks you up and down, and he's like, "You don't look like Harbin's type."
I'm gonna lift my boobs up off my waist.
He's like,
What about now?
maybe if you were 40 years younger. He goes inside. You can hear him talking with a person inside.
30?
And he comes back out and he's like, surprisingly, Harbin said he'd see you. Go on in.
He's got good taste.
Sucker on his
Here we go.
busy schedule.
What?
Shocker on his busy schedule
Oh, busy
with all
schedule.
hordes of people lined up to speak to him.
Alright, I'm gonna pat Apollo on the head and say, "Good boy, Apollo. Take care of George and Rug." And Apollo will say, "I certainly will, madame."
You go inside, and I posted a picture of Harbin in the Lost Minds of Fendelver chat.
Oh my.
Harbin's sitting at a
You didn't look for your
table.
Oh, I
granddaughter?
hate him. That is
Well, he seems like he's doing well enough. He's a banker
God.
and
Ugh.
a townmaster. Wait, let me see. Does he have any rings on them fingers?
Several.
It's like some rings on the hand.
I think he has a ring on every finger.
But he's sitting at a table in the, off in the one of the corner near a desk. Along one wall are like 3 little jail cells, and
Is there anybody in them?
surprisingly not.
Not surprising.
Fair.
Is there
He's like,
anything
welcome. I've
interesting?
heard about y'all. Sildar spoke of a group of older ladies that rescued him from a group of goblins.
Yeah, we kicked ass. We took names. I wrote them down around here somewhere. Do you need the names?
The names of what?
Huh?
Would you like some tea?
Yes.
He has like a full-on
Yeah.
poison
I
vat,
love some tea.
and he has like
My
crumpets.
guy.
Oh, he'll be perfect for my granddaughter.
Oh yeah, he's winning now.
Your granddaughter, man.
She's a
Well, if she
bitch.
takes after you, then a treat indeed.
She's a bitch. But she does take after her grandma. Would you like
He's
me
like-
to prestidigitation some honey flavoring and do your tea so it has all the sweetness with none of that?
Sweetness. I can't
Sugars.
pass up a sweet. It's like he holds his cup out to you.
Boop.
Oh, double sweetness. Well, he's like, thank you for coming. It's not often I have refined company, and like
You should meet my
yourselves.
cat.
He's addressing that to I can't remember anyone but Adelaide's name.
Gail?
Esther and Gail.
Esther?
Esther and Gail. He's pointedly bringing this conversation towards Esther.
What a nice young man. And so well fed.
So well done.
The most well-fed individual I believe I've met to date in this town.
You must be
Definitely.
well. Tell me, do you have a wife? Are you looking? I have a granddaughter. Prestidigitation.
Oh, a picture of her? Are you honest,
Yeah,
or do you
picture of her
enhance it
on
in
the
any way?
wall. I prestidigitate, but well, first I've got to clean it because it's filthy in here. And then I prestidigitate a picture of my granddaughter on the wall. She's very homely.
But she's
So,
got large
do you do
tracts of land.
Do you create an honest picture, or do you create a
Oh no, it's probably just kind of like a stick figure.
He's like,
Beautiful.
With boobs.
well, I really like these two cup shapes you have here. But a fine young woman, it seems, indeed. I did at one point have a wife, but alas, she died on our journey to Phandalin.
When was
Starvation,
that?
murder.
Oh, 5, 6 years ago
Oh.
now. Um, she, she's actually buried behind, the counting house.
Weird place to put the body of your dead wife, but continue.
Well, I like to keep the things I love close together. Money and her.
He seems awful attached to his dead wife. Do you continue?
Hold on.
Have you ever heard of Cragmaw Castle? Segway. Have you heard of Cragmaw Castle?
Cragmaw Castle.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot of ruins in the area. I don't
This
often.
one might be riddled with goblins.
Well, that is truly unfortunate. I don't often leave the town. Actually, haven't really left the town in, say, 6 years. Not my. I appreciate the comfort of the area. But
That's how you spell Harbin. Look at that. I always get the vowels wrong. Harbin Wester.
Right on the map.
Okay.
So what was it you wanted to speak with us about, Harbin?
Harbin? I'm just gonna slap it.
if I'm not responding, it's because I'm reading rapidly. Okay.
He's panicking. I just thought you'd fallen asleep.
Did I want to speak to them about?
He's just thinking about his wife. We should also ask him about Gundren's brothers. We have
You
the
are
castle.
obsessed with Gundren's brothers.
It's just on my to-do list, and I keep forgetting to ask about it. And I don't want to backtrack.
You know, Adelaide has like tied strings around her finger,
Yes.
but she has so many strings
All of
tied that
them.
she has tied on strings.
I'm running out of colors of
Well,
yarn.
he's like, well, I heard how you rescued Sildar, and I was really looking for someone to take care of the attacks that have been happening down Trivor Trail. Perhaps you saw the paper outside.
Indeedly doodly.
Well, to provide some more details, he says that there are reports that there was at least one strange-looking goblin had like greenish, glowing pieces of it, and
Pieces of what?
on his flesh, just like little bulbs of green glowy. It's just not like a normal goblin. And accompanied the marauders, which consisted of at least one ogre and some bugbears. He can offer you 100 gold pieces if you can drive marauders and goblins away.
Okay.
Maybe you could convince him to do a little better.
Ooh, hold on. What does that spell?
No, I mean,
Divide
you're
by
just gonna talk.
4. What about...
Oh, I thought we were distorting value.
No,
Yes.
you're not distorting value. You're just trying to talk to him.
Are you casting Distort Value on yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lift them boobities up. Grow
I
some
want to
muscles.
cast guidance.
It's like,
guy.
ma'am, what are you doing?
Oh,
Magic
no,
at the
they're
dinner table?
What are seizures?
I was casting guidance on you, by the way.
Thank you. Well, a man.
He's like, no, that was not a seizure. That was a spell. This is not my first rodeo.
Never mind her. man is as well to do as yourself, and a possible suitor, perhaps for my cupsy granddaughter.
Cups. Jesus.
He seems distracted again
Would
by
do better
Esther.
than 100 gold.
Do better than 100 gold.
We
Man,
already
if I
cleared out. Yeah, Sildar already told you. We kicking ass all over the place already.
okay, that's why I'm
Just
willing to give you an opportunity like
threw an
this.
ink
And
pen.
he's like, if I didn't know any better, Esther, I'd say you're trying to sell your granddaughter.
Nah, you got it just about right. That's the
Daughter or
that's the
granddaughter?
granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
That's
Granddaughter.
the long and short of it, though. Yeah, no, she would
He's like, well,
probably for less than 100 gold if we're.
all right, did you roll persuasion?
Let's find a dice on this table somewhere.
Let's see how you do.
Hey Ryan, is this a 20?
I don't know what that is.
I thought you could just tell. How do I tell it's like how many dice? Me
Where are you?
just roll toggles. How do you tell what a dice is?
Here's a d20.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Okay. Ooh.
You get 1d4 for
18.
guidance.
Where's my D4 then?
Here you go.
Oh, look.
Oh, there it is.
Search the rescue.
Hey, a 4 and an
And a 4.
18. Plus.
I'm sure you got a bonus.
What's your
Yeah, I'm trying to
persuasion?
figure this out. Persuasion.
Oh, you have a +7. Jesus.
+7. That's many numbers. Wait, I've already lost count. 7 plus 4 plus 18.
29. At
Well,
29
that's
on
good
your
persuasion.
persuasion. It's like, well,
I
okay,
think he might marry your granddaughter.
maybe if you just don't tell anyone, I could raise it to 150. But you have to bring your granddaughter to town to meet me.
Oh, Kimberly loves to travel, and that's Kimberly KIMBLEI.
I'm not sure we can get your granddaughter here on short notice.
Yeah,
In the
okay.
opposite direction.
Just write her a letter.
I'm sure Kimberly will love you.
I'll just write her a letter. She'll come right away. Her mom will send her.
Well, it's so exciting. Small town. Not new faces. All the time. Well, I guess this is a deal, and he holds his hand out very daintily. Just a limp handshake.
Ugh, bet it's damp. So 150.
All right. Well, ladies, I think we're off for another adventure.
Into the unknown.
Sounds like we've agreed to this.
Yeah, we just hoard out your bitch of a granddaughter. Okay. But still, and he has nothing with this castle.
He tells you there's many places around.
Any of them that sort of look like a castle?
Just any castle.
I mean, I doubt every patch of ruins is going to be a castle. Any of them look more castle-y?
We got a manor up here.
Sure, but it's fucked up. It's still not a castle. And then we have to go past the sleeping giant, which is where the bad guys are.
Wait, did we know that they're at the Sleeping Giant? How do we know that?
I don't know. Somebody said it.
I don't remember that.
That's why I took notes.
Oh my. This is why you're the librarian.
Exactly. No. Must be session 2. Da, da, da. Sandalin, Barthens, and she paid us a fee. Should I have crab my gun and brothers? Lion shall train. She was grateful to ever good so she did offer leads. Yeah. The lady at the Lion Shield Coster told us that Gundren's brothers might be camped along the Miners' Trail, and the Redbrand Ruffians are staying at the Sleeping Giant.
Oh, I had Sleeping Dragon.
It's a giant dragon.
He's like, well, like I said, I don't know much about the ruins around town, as I don't leave very often, but there is an individual named Quillen Outerleaf that is a farmer near town that he knows a lot about the surrounding territory. Maybe he could know more information.
Quillen
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Elderleaf?
Yeah, just guess.
Oh, I put letters down. Oh, there's Elderleaf Farm.
Quilline.
Oh, fuck me.
I know.
I spelled, like, quail, like the bird.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, based on how I tried to pronounce it.
Walling.
So, Alderleaf.
I'm sure we'll remember.
I'm circling. Alderleaf. Miners Trail. Maybe the orchard?
They put a
Well,
red circle around the Sleeping
I
Giant.
totally was going to do that.
I
was swapping
appreciate
over to red.
your assistance in these matters. I have a busy day ahead, so unless you care to join me for the lunch that's about to be set,
Right.
He's moving straight into lunchtime from brunch.
Well, he might not have
Excellent.
had brunch.
No, he was sitting here eating crumpets and tea while you were here.
Man, what a life. So Quaileen might know something.
Perhaps.
Cool. Alright, what's the timeline on this trouble on the Tribor Trail?
Timeline. I would prefer it as soon as possible, but
Wouldn't we all?
I think that's the request everybody makes. I would hate to see another caravan come in losing members to these brigands, but
Do you have a schedule? You know when another caravan might be coming through?
he pulls out a document and he flips through it. He's like, it looks like there's supposed to be another caravan arriving from the east in 3 days' time.
Well, consider that one lost. We'll go for the next one. What? Nope. Okay. Cool.
Tuna sandwich.
I'll take one to go. I'll put it in my pocket.
No, he doesn't. He pulls it aside and he packs it in little papers, covers it, and then hands it to you.
You're a scholar and a gentleman, sir.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take one too. I just want to start stuffing food into my purse, like old ladies do. Like grab a roll and some.
Esther, take your time. I can have the kitchen prepare you a basket. And he calls back over his shoulder through to a little half concealed nook in the corner. into another room, and you can see, like, y'all can make a perception roll.
Perception roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where'd my dice go? Wait, is it this one? This one, right?
That's a 10 on the die for me.
15%. Wait, Esther?
I think I got 25.
Whew.
Gail can spot food a mile away.
All right, as he calls over his shoulder, Jenkin, can you prepare a basket of the tuna sandwiches for our friends here? And you hear
Man, nothing keeps
call
better than a tuna sandwich.
out from behind the curtain, and it kind of the breeze in the room moves it for a second as he calls out, and you think you see, like, the taloned feet of a kobold back there.
Oh, like a little baby
Gail.
targety guy. Oh, I don't see shit. Okay.
Except for, like, the feet are, you've seen kobolds in pictures and books that you've read about, and they're usually slim, but the ankles above these
More like
taloned feet
crinkles, am I
are
right?
like this big.
These are cankles, not ankles.
Yeah, full on cankles. And you hear, "Of course, I'll get to it immediately." And shortly after that,
We
the
gotta take that
biggest,
guy with us.
flabbiest arm with talons on the end of its fingers reach out, and there's just a basket. And he's like, "Oh, thank you, Jenkin." He takes it and hands it to you.
Jenkin, my man.
I say thank you.
You're welcome,
Well,
of
thank you
course.
very much.
I'm writing down Harbin and Jenkin. All right. So, ladies, where are we headed?
Go to Alderleaf Farm.
Yeah.
Farmers don't sound too rich to me.
Yeah,
No,
but they might know where Crackpot's at.
he knows where Kragma is. You've already whored out your granddaughter.
But it wasn't an exclusive thing. She arrives and half the town thinks they're gonna marry her.
It's a speed dating scenario is what I'm envisioning. Everyone has a chance to meet her.
Everybody's sitting at a table in the Stonehill Inn, and
Yeah.
she moves from table to table.
Yeah, and whoever offers the least amount of money has to marry her.
What? Hey, you're so bad at negotiating.
No, we
So
take
bad.
everyone's money.
So bad.
I'm saying that once they meet her, they're gonna change their minds, and
why the
then they
cat
have to
needs food.
pay us not to marry
I
her.
don't see how that's gonna work.
I don't think Adelaide does either. I think she's really bad at negotiating.
She was promised to be. It doesn't matter. All right, we're going to the farm.
All right, so y'all leave the townmaster's hall and are heading to the Outerleaf farm.
Yeah,
Is what I'm hearing.
I tossed my tuna sandwich to Apollo. Well,
Oh yes, have the puppies had anything?
2/3 of it to Apollo and 1/3 of it to George.
It was like this dainty little sandwich.
They get what they get, and they don't throw a fit.
Thanks.
I'll give Brug a sandwich too, and since Adelaide's so stingy with hers, I'll give some more sandwich. 3/4 of a sandwich to George.
I only got one sandwich. I didn't get the whole basket.
Esther has like a basket of like 20 sandwiches, all neatly packed. You
How
wonder
much?
actually.
How
You
much?
fully.
What constitutes a meal for a wolf here? How many sandwiches do they need?
Oh, these tiny ones? Like, goodness, 10.
All right, I'm gonna just leave the basket for the three of them.
And then you see Apollo go, manners. And they begin to eat their little sandwiches one at a time.
Oh, very dainty.
All right.
Take a little napkin into their collars.
Oh, they've got collars now.
Mm.
Mm,
We're nothing if not professionals.
of course.
All right, you arrive at Outerly Farm with your entourage of cat/wolves. And, you see just a normal looking farmhouse with a barn off to the side with a hayloft and fields around the area.
And this is Quailin?
Quaalude.
Quaalude?
Quaalude.
Quailar?
Quasar?
Quasar. Huh.
There we go.
Cute
And
dog. Cute itty in the
Yeah.
house.
Out in one of the fields, you see just, an old halfling farmer with a shock of white hair back in his head, and you can barely see him above the, turnips that are planted in the fields.
Oh my god, he's adorable. Quigley. What are we gonna ask him? Oh, sir.
Hello, sir.
He doesn't really react. He's just bent over, digging in the ground, throwing weeds out occasionally.
Are we dodging the weeds here?
I guess so. Excuse me.
As you speak up, he begins to look around. He turns and looks at you and he goes, "It's just the loudest yell you could ever hear from this tiny halfling." It's like, "Oh, I didn't hear you there."
I'm gonna prestidigitation his ears. See if I can clean them out.
To clean them out.
There you go.
Y'all see the biggest glob of wax just out of his ears and come down his neck and plop down into the field. And he's like, "Ah! Ah! What was that?" And he's like, "Oh, why am I yelling?"
You're welcome.
It's like, "Oh my God, I can hear. You're a magic maker. Here, come to my house. I owe you at least a drink."
Certainly so, sir.
Y'all go into his little farmhouse. You bend down to get
I
through the
was about to
doors.
say,
and
like,
y'all are all
little?
tall. Yeah, like the farmhouse door is like 4 feet tall. You go inside and you like perch on these small little stools that are in there, and he goes over to a jug on the wall and it has like X, X, X on
My
the front of it.
guy.
And he pulls out little just wooden cups for each of you, and he glug, 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 glug. It's like, I don't know what amounts to a double shot for each of you, but for him it's like a cup.
Kink. Clink. Clink.
As you drink it, Adelaide, make a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a butthole. Can I have advantage for my years of alcoholism? No? Okay.
I don't know if we've established that as part of your character.
It could be established right now.
I heard a lot about tea drinking. Was this code?
That's a 4, sir.
Ooh,
A 4.
that would be good.
Adelaide, you have disadvantage on all charisma based skills for the next 24 hours.
Okay, like I was gonna do
Oh,
good with them
But you
anyway.
think that you have advantage on them.
Continues to not be different.
He's like, huh,
That's the best liquor I think I've had in quite
well, it is the best. I know, because I grow the potatoes out back.
some.
Potatoes. Oh
Oh
my.
my.
I
We
think
love
Esther
that.
needs a shot of courage at this pre-lunch hour.
Esther shoots it back and makes a Constitution saving throw.
All right. You get a modifier on this?
It's a Constitution saving throw, so under your saving throws, you might have a bonus.
I don't think I do I? I don't think I do.
No.
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 You got a
Okay.
big ole +0.
+0 on 13.
13, though. You
Better than a
pass it.
4.
You feel like this heat go down and just settle into your stomach. And you're like, you do feel like tipsy, but you feel like a confidence come over you. And you feel like you could persuade people to do what you want. And you have advantage on your charisma saving throws for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
All right,
You
everybody
and
else
me
is shooting these
both,
down.
sister. What'd you say? Sorry.
What?
Everybody else is shooting these down. I'd like to cast guidance on myself and then shoot the shot.
You know that guidance won't have an effect on this.
Oh.
Oh no? Okay. All
Nah,
right.
it's not a
Let's go
skill.
shoot the shot.
It's not a skill check. It's a saving throw.
13.
13. Feel the same thing. It just goes down, settles into your stomach. You just feel like this confidence comes over you,
We're all doing equally well.
and you have advantage on all charisma-based skills for the next 24 hours. He's like, well, welcome to my farm. I regret I don't have anything better to offer you here, unless you want a turnip. He pulls a turnip out and he hands it to you, and he takes a big bite.
I'll
Well,
pass.
What can I do for you?
Well, I think Adelaide here had some questions for you.
Oh, sorry. I call it. I don't know what to call it. Do you have a good name for this drink? I've kind of been experimenting with it.
Well, Adelaide just made quite the potato face.
No name suggestions. Okay,
Paint,
well, I'll
paint
keep
thinner?
thinking about it.
Paint thinner.
Paint thinner. Well, that would be. It does smell like it. That's true. But I think that's taken by the actual paint thinner.
Have you ever tried to use it for paint thinner?
Quaalude. Call it Quaalude.
Maybe I could sell it. Quaalude. That sounds interesting. Perhaps.
Quaaludes.
The magical
Quaaludes.
Quaalude.
Quaalude.
Quaaludes.
I do appreciate a break in the middle of the day, but I must get back to my farm at some point.
Cragma Castle.
Oh, goodness, I'm not hard of hearing anymore, it seems. No need to yell, young one.
Cragma Castle.
Maybe you need to take a nap. He points over.
Cragma Castle.
Hey,
I
is
think
she
Adelaide is
okay?
asked about Cragmar Castle. Have you heard of it? Cragmar. Cragmar?
Cragmar Castle. I personally, there are a lot of ruins in the area, but I don't overly know their names. I've just heard stories of them from my friend.
Who's your friend?
I see you. He says his friend is a longtime friend. He's a druid by the name of Rydoth. Um, he's a decent ways away though. Um, but if anyone would know where this Cradmore Castle is, it would definitely be him. That there's not an inch of the land near here that he doesn't know. Um,
Where is he?
you actually just missed him. He was here not even a day ago. He went. He said he had an expedition to a set of ruins at
Castle ruins?
the former town called Thunder Tree, just west of Neverwinter Wood.
What the hell? That is not.
The ruins are about, I want to say he said 50 miles northwest of Phandalin. He'll like
What?
write
That's like 3 weeks,
directions.
right? How long does it take to get 50 miles when you're walking? We don't even have oxen anymore.
Wait, northwest of Neverwinter or here?
Northwest of Phandalin.
Northwest of here, but it's on the other side of this wood that looks like a heart.
If you move at a normal pace, it would take you about, you could make it about 24 miles a day.
Look at us, sir.
You're right. Maybe 20 miles a day.
Could we
You
go
flatter
on Wolf Splash Catback?
Excuse me.
Probably not.
Right about then, he sees Apollo's face, like in the window.
Did someone say my name? Meow. Meow.
He's like, ah!
Meow.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize one of your company wasn't here. He glug, 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 and hands it over to you, Adelaide.
He'll probably pass his con save.
Regardless, yeah, right off, he said he'll probably be there for a couple of weeks.
So that's a dead end.
I mean, we could always go back there and then stop by Neverwinter to see if my granddaughter wants to travel down to see about a suitor. New adventure.
You could do that.
One of several suitors.
Grandma, you have to stop making whole groups of suitors.
Well, then you should marry one, little lady. Okay, so does he? What else do we have questions about? There's the castle. There's the brothers.
These ruffians around town, the Redbrand band.
Redbrand.
I mean, unless somebody offers us money, that's not our problem.
Yeah, so far no one's offered us money. But
they've been taking a lot of money though, haven't they? They might have a lot of money over there.
Quillins.
We're just gonna go rob the robber. Is that what you're?
Yeah. Saying? Who watches the watchman? Who robs the robbers?
If they've got a nice, strong, strapping young man who's leading them and well-to-do.
Well-to-do Redbrand Ruffians. Yeah.
They're probably more fit than the town keeper.
Well, as long as they're more wealthy.
Regardless, Quellen's like, hold on.
Oh,
are you talking about the Redbrands?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, them.
My son Carp has been talking about them a lot.
I'm sorry, your son's name is Carp?
Carp, yes. Carp Outerleaf. You probably didn't see him when you came in. He was working another field. Said he saw something related to the Redbrands, but he likes to make up stories, and sometimes I just kind of tune it out because farming is hard work.
And you drink a lot of very strong liquor. Alright, we'll go at which field you say?
It's over that away.
Okay, well, let's go. Oh, okay, alright, let's go. Nice meeting you,
Please, here, close your mouth.
Quail.
Slobber is coming out, ma'am.
So fucking good, though. Okay,
Alright,
so we're gonna go
let's
find
go find
carp.
carp. We only have the 2 questions, right? We're checking in on the Redbrand, and we're trying to find this crag bar,
Yeah,
and
Redbrand Brothers and Cragmaw Castle.
oh, did you ask about the brothers?
I don't think I said it. I don't think we got an answer. I don't know that I was very clear.
Otterleaf is like pretty much out the door at this point. He's like,
He's just leaving us in his house.
come along.
He just got us
you know.
wasted. Hey,
Yeah.
as we're sir, is there the guys? They're brothers. Gundren's brothers, Tharden and Nundro.
That doesn't really ring a bell. A lot of
Well,
travelers that go through this town.
true that. I mean, we're here. Okay.
It's true, you are.
Have a
But
lovely day, and may the appropriate amount of rain fall from the sky for the rest of your farming days. Toodaloo.
she falls into the turnips off to the side.
Those
Yeah, she
turnips are
tries to
quite
bow.
soft. Thank you. Apollo carries me. He gets me like in the nape of my neck.
Dragging him off. Dragging off.
Mm-hmm.
Quaylin goes back out into the fields, and off in the distance, in one of the other fields near the woodline, you can see this shock of just red afro halfling child that's about a foot and a half tall, jumps up out of the turnips to catch a bug, and he goes back down into the turnips.
That's our guy.
Alright, let's go see Carp.
You're making your way through the fields over to Cart,
Making my way.
and he's like, "Oh, y'all look interesting."
That's the
on.
nicest thing anybody's said to me in weeks. Dear
Oh, I
little
see that.
trout.
I see that Dad gave you some of his new stuff.
We've named it Quaaludes.
Quaaludes. Okay. I think it was named Vodka last week, but he didn't really like that one. So
That's
maybe
a
this will
terrible
stick.
name. This is way better. You
And
don't
he's like,
want a hard.
"Oh my goodness, are you adventurers? Hold on, can I touch your staff?" And he's like,
Sir,
climbing
I
up your
don't
back,
have
Gail.
a staff. I'm a lady.
Like, this child has somehow appeared on your shoulder already. Gail, that is.
Oh.
Oh, it's on my shoulder. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're the one with the
I'm
staff.
trying to swat the child away with my staff then.
Oh, that's
It's
fair.
like
I guess I just have a cane.
in the movies where he's holding on, it's like he's going, "Wee!" as you shake it. And it falls over with him on it because you have like a 8 strength.
Yeah.
He's like, "Man, that was fun. What are y'all doing here?"
Son,
Well,
I
we're
certainly
on our
don't
way
know.
to, we're on our way to find some information here. I think we're looking for a Cragmaw Castle. Have you ever heard of it?
I've never heard of Crackmaw Castle, but I built Mud Castle behind the barn the other day. You want to see? He goes, starts to
None
run
particular.
off.
I trip him with my cane.
Whoa!
Hold up, boy.
All right, make an attack roll, not to hurt him.
You.
Whoever said they were tripping him.
That was me. I doubt I Oh, I do have a +1 to hit. That was a 15.
A
16.
15. A 16. You Adelaide's like, huh? And she just happens to stick her staff out to catch herself from falling, and it goes between his legs, and he into the field. He's like, huh? I'm not usually so clumsy. Hold on, what were we talking about?
Well, we
Uh,
have some questions for you, young man.
wait,
He's
shit,
probably as
where
old as
was
us.
the Redbrand. What do you know about the
Yeah.
Redbrand boys?
The Redbrands, they're bad. They're they've been doing all kinds of bad things in town. It's only a matter of time before they come out here and try and mess with my dad. Gosh, are y'all gonna help with the Redbrands? Please help! Oh my goodness, y'all are the best. And he's jumping up and down, and his little afro is plopping like this, his little red fro. And he's like, actually, the other day I was playing in the woods, you know, near, the old Tresendar Manor, and I swear, a couple of big scary bandits came out of a tunnel there that was kind of hidden a little bit. They didn't see me because I'm really sneaky when I want to be.
You're the sneakiest little motherfucker I've seen all week.
Oh, thank you, Adelaide. Also,
How do you know
my
my
dad
name?
says that's a bad word. I was actually outside the window when y'all were talking inside. You didn't see me.
You're
And
sneaky.
he's like, man, I can only imagine. I bet they have a secret lair under the old manor house. But I also saw some strange looking goblins that had glowing hands. They were
Green?
green.
Green?
They
You
were
son of
green
a
glowing hands.
bitch.
They ducked into those tunnels too. They
Over
were
at the
they were what
manor?
scared me. They scared me, so I ran off.
Red
I
Brand.
bet
Well,
I bet I could find it again though. I could show you the way.
I don't want that. I don't want you to die.
What? No, I just ran away like I always do.
You can only run away so many times before you die, child.
Not true. I'm
Oh,
invincible. And he puffs his chest out. Invincible.
Apollo, show him
imagine.
how invincible he is.
He ducks to the side and he's up on the back of Apollo all of a sudden. Giddy up! And he slaps Apollo on the back.
Well, he's dead now. Apollo
So,
just rolls onto his back.
Ah!
Redbrand in tunnels near.
so now wait, how does Vandalin orient with the other map here? So like the manor is over on the east side, and then Tribor trails are okay. Also like northeast. All right, and that's where Harbin saw or said that there were
So y'all are
yellow
at
mountains.
y'all are at Alderley Farm right now.
Uh huh. And then
And
there's the
he
manor.
said he was playing in the woods near
Uh,
Tresender Manor.
okay. So he was in the woods, and the manor's over here. And on the other map, it's kind of near the Tribor trails
Mm,
where we said the other green goblins were.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. But, yeah. Did Carp fall asleep on us?
Carp is gasping for breath underneath the big cat.
All right, Apollo, let him up.
Oh my god, it's the best kitty ever! And he jumps on it.
I like the cut of this kid's jib.
All right.
Well, if Dad sees me not working, he's gonna get upset. So I gotta go act like I'm catching bugs and weeds.
Just
Well,
remember,
what
pull
about?
the bugs.
Eat the weeds. Yes,
Yep.
understood.
Okay. As long as you got it.
Well, before you run off, do you know anything about Gunder's brothers who have names that Adelaide
Gundren.
remembers? Gundren's brothers?
Uh,
Greg?
Thar.
Greg's brothers? No, they're. I played with him yesterday in the woods. They're a little younger than me though.
No, these are grown ass men.
Grown
Uh,
ass men. I've never seen ass men. What do they look like?
They're men that really like. But we have to go. Actually, it's been nice
My goodness,
today.
come back and see me again. I'll let you know if my dad kept Quaalude.
okay.
I'm excited. But so okay. So these tunnels. Can you draw a map?
I can show you the way to them if you want.
I don't
Oh
want
my
you to
goodness.
die. Is the
It'll be the best.
thing.
A map. I can draw a map. And he leans over into the dust and he starts like, right here,
This kid's gonna
is,
die. I swear to God.
and he's drawing the outline of a barn. And he says, right here, this is where I made the mud castle that I was going to show you. You want to see the mud castle?
No, no, no.
No, we're gonna look for tunnels in trees near the manor. You're gonna die if you go with us. It's fine.
I am the sneakiest. And he goes down into the turnip undergrowth. And you very clearly hear to behind you. And he stands up and he says, ha ha!
Stay here. All right, guys, let's go.
Bye.
Bye, little friend.
How big can the forest be? Can't be that big. We'll be fine.
Well, according to the scale, it's about 250 feet across by
It's
250
fine.
feet.
It's fine. We got this. All right. What time is it?
I don't know,
Noon.
noon. Assuming
Maybe
y'all
we
ate
should ask
lunch.
that. Maybe we should ask that townmaster if he'd pay us to get the Redbrands out of here.
We didn't actually do that. I guess we didn't do that.
No, we did not.
All right. Well, we
Did
gotta
we go
go.
back?
Yeah, we gotta
Well,
go
we
that
gotta
way
follow
anyway.
the trail. Yeah. It's right, like, well, why were we on a miner's trail? Why is that circled on the map?
The brothers.
That's their brothers.
Yeah, the brothers
brothers.
have been seen on this trail.
Oh,
The brothers might be there.
Hmm.
Y'all approach back to the townmaster's hall, and
I'm
You
just
can-
gonna take a nap out here with the cat.
the guard's
The
like, "You
dog?
can't sleep there, ma'am, 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 ma'am." Drunkards, drunk old women. I assume you
You'll
want to
like
see
it.
Harbin. I assume you want to see Harbin.
I do believe we do.
We'd like to see Harbin, yes.
Harbin, the old ladies are here again. He's like, "Is Esther here?" You hear this, like, just back and
Right
forth.
here, sweetie pie.
Oh, show them in! Oh, my heart! Twice in one day. And you go inside, and just as you enter the room, you can see like the tail of this big rotund kobold back into the kitchen area, and he's like, "Ah, Jenkins is just very shy." Very shy. Would you like some food? I was just having him prepare some grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Oh my god, that
Ooh,
sounds
yeah.
amazing.
I'll take another basket, please.
A basket? A basket of soup? It might not hold, ma'am, but perhaps some grilled cheese to go.
Figure it out.
Jenkins, prepare extra. Where are you
Did
going?
we lose Adelaide?
We lost Adelaide. Oh, she says that she's sleeping with the cat outside, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's like, well, what brings you to my humble table?
We keep hearing more about these Redbrand Ruffians.
Redbrands, well, I don't think they're that big of a deal. They've only been here a short time, and I'm sure they'll move on. You can tell that he's like really trying to put on a brave face, but failing at it. You know, you know, I, I'm very confident they'll probably just move.
Well, if someone were to help with this problem, and they, help them move on a little sooner, maybe maybe a little gold could be in order.
Huh? You know, it would be nice to be able to move back into, my home before they, you know.
Your home?
What do you mean? They kicked you out of your home?
You mean you're homeless?
Well, no, I have a place here in town that I would usually stay at, but I felt safer here with the guard out front.
Well, this
Um,
won't do. Kimberly needs a home. She
and
needs to feel safe in her home.
that's true. That's true. Well, you've kind of already gotten a little extra of me for the other mission, but the I could probably swing, free room and board at the Stonehill Inn if you were to take care of this problem for, say, a month.
A
It's been
month?
cost.
I
It's
wouldn't
been
stay here.
costing y'all. It,
I want to
it,
go home. I
it
need
was costing you a gold a day to stay there.
Oh, do we need to deduct that for last night?
Stone Sildar paid for y'all's room.
Oh.
Oh, okay. And we insulted his penis size? That's very sad.
We didn't.
Esther did, yes.
Yes, but we did not. I did not participate. I said he was very lovely, and I gave him a gold piece.
Oh, of course.
I was talking about his pockets completely bare.
Let's see if we can get some more cash out of this guy.
Yeah. Now, surely a man as wealthy as you and as deserving of my granddaughter, Kimberly, can spare more than a free bed and board. You already said it was 150 for the other. That seems like a good going rate to me.
But yes, that's to deal with bugbears and ogres outside of town to restore a lucrative trade to Fendlin. This is to take care of some ruffians.
I believe I'm not there. His constituents would appreciate it.
You just hear like snoring that sounds like words coming in from outside. And
Constituents!
well,
And
perhaps
don't you think this town would be so much better off?
perhaps you are right. I do have an old family heirloom that I don't want to part with. But if I were to give it to you, Esther, mayhaps we will be family at some point, and it won't have left the family at all.
I mean, you can just think of it as proactive wedding gift, perhaps.
Perhaps. He's like, of course, I would have to. After you clear the Redbrands out of town, and meet me at my home, and he'll give you directions to just a little house that's near the where's the word I'm looking for?
Isn't his house just like it's right behind? We passed it. There's an arrow.
Oh, it's not the manor house.
Oh no, not the manor house. There's Harbin Wester's home. It was on the way to the farm.
Yes. Yeah, I was looking over on the other side. All right.
We know this town better than Harbin does already.
Apparently you do.
It's been a long time since you've been home, isn't it?
He's like, he kind of breaks down a little bit. He's like,
Oh.
so long. It's only so often that Jenkin can boil water. And
Oh my. Boil water.
it takes so long to fill the bath.
Oh.
I'm gonna step outside and check on Adelaide.
She is asleep in a dog pile, cat pile.
Oh, by that I also mean I'm about to go smoke a cigarette.
I guess that means time for a
Time for a break.
quick. Sarah / Adelaide, when did you get prestidigitation? Are you muted?
Yeah, because I was trying to stop this awful noise, but it's coming in through Matthew's microphone.
Oh, I don't
But
hear
no,
any
I've
awful
had
noise.
I've had prestidigitation.
Are you sure? I don't think you do.
That's just me speaking, ma'am.
No, I've had prestidigitation the whole time.
I'm looking at your sheet. I don't see any prestidigitation.
Are you looking
Are
at
you
my
sure you're
spells?
looking at my sheet? Yes, I'm on their spells. You got guidance and produce flame.
No, my darling, you're looking at Gail's. I'll take some more, Matthew, yeah.
Oh, I am looking at Gail. That's why.
I was like, I don't have guidance.
None of us can keep track. Okay, so you've got. Oops, now I gotta go back. I'm gonna just create a new tab.
Yeah, so I have them all open in separate tabs, and I'm making sure to go back to my own anytime I click over to y'all's, because of whatever last time I was looking at, I think your spells.
Yeah. I thought you were looking at mine again. I was like, wait a second, this isn't right.
Well, to be fair, I do have a history of it, so.
Let's see. And there it is.
Oh,
Are you the one that's called Stara Adelaide?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea to put like real names on there too, right?
Well, we have to do it because all of Matthew's friend group uses the same account to save money, so they all make characters in there, and then they differentiate them by including their actual names.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
More. Oh, and you have light. Oh yeah, because you made my coffee or my teacup light earlier.
When this pulls out, yeah, so satisfying. Yes, I have light and mage hand. I have all sorts of shit that was useless in getting those wolves out, but
But they're really good for looting.
yeah. I'm an excellent looter and loiterer. All the L's.
Alright, while he's going out there, I'm gonna go use the little old lady's room.
Perfect.
Peter away.
The loiter room.
The loiter room, the litter box.
Do you hear that, Matthew? The crunching through the headset when I think it's coming through your speaker. No. Makes sense.
But I can.
It's fair. I'll try and get this done before they come back. It's interesting, Sam said she didn't hear it. It's like, it's really loud. Did I make the next? check so I can start printing a lid for this.
Secrets on mute over there.
Mute.
No, I heard.
How's Jesselyn coming?
Still hasn't happened yet.
Oh, it's the best kind of sport if it continues in this manner.
Yep.
What's the dealio?
Something to do with the insurance.
Ugh.
I
Yeah,
haven't
they,
Googled it, but ow. I'm slinging plastic everywhere.
They found out that one of the children who signed up had broken his arm 4 times, and they decided they needed insurance.
They need better insurance. Yeah, I feel like they haven't really explained it very well, but it's something to do with the agency. I don't even know. However they get insurance. And it's affecting apparently like the whole state. And I think it is like non-school sport situation, because I would assume like the school has insurance for its athletes, but because this isn't a team through the school, it's like a club outside of the school, they have to have a different insurance. That's my assumption based on just trying to understand why anything has happened the way that it has happened.
Is it catastrophic insurance?
I have no idea.
That's strange.
It is AAU.
Well, that's meaningless to me.
Yeah, I thought it might actually be on here, but it is not.
AAU.
AAU, Amateur Athletic Union.
Yeah.
The official name change of AAU Athletics is made to AAU Track and Field? Whatever. The Amateur Athletic Union is an amateur sports organization based in the United States, a multi-sport organization. The AAU is dedicated exclusively to the promotion and development of amateur sports and fitness programs.
Well, they haven't been in the news since August of last year, so I think your wrestling guys are just lying.
Caitlin
And
Clark
practicing
was
for
named the AAU James E. Sullivan Award winner of something something.
Well, congratulations.
AAUTENNESSE. Let's see.
Oh, I hear Gail. I'm on my way. Could you hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Mm.
I told you not to eat the sandwiches that have been sitting out for 2 hours. Tuna fish doesn't
No,
keep.
I shouldn't have eaten the grapes. Didn't you say they made your stomach upset last night? Yeah, my stomach is easy. I think we just got listeria. Ebola? E. coli? What do you get out of peel?
Ebola.
It feels like it's not a boli.
I got a bad case of the Ebola from them grapes.
Oh no, that's Ebola.
This is why we shouldn't eat fruits and vegetables.
It's
They're
true.
bad for you.
These
It's
ones
true.
can't work. My stomach is easy.
It's
Mm,
coli.
There you go.
E.
There's
coli.
That's it.
Ebola and E. coli.
Yeah.
I don't eat
E.
fruit,
Yeah, Ebola and E.
coli.
coli.
Yeah. There you go.
E.
All
coli.
right.
E. coli.
All
So
right.
you
Y'all
missed.
have a wonderful post-lunch dinner and of
Lunch and dinner.
tomato soup and grilled cheese. And
Mm.
once again, it's delivered by a big giant arm of flab sticking out up behind the curtain. And
Thank you, Jenkin.
hey, you're welcome. And delicious.
All right. So we just found out that okay, so we got a bounty now to go after the Redbrand Ruffians.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get him out of town, he offered you 30 days of free room and board at the Stonehill Inn, and
Nice.
you
Some
know,
sort of family heirloom.
and so he offered you specifically, Esther, a
Ooh.
family heirloom
Is it a frog statue?
from his home. He,
I'm not
he's
in there.
unwilling.
I'm just
He's like,
curious.
I'd rather just surprise you, you
That means it's got a big dick.
know.
A
Ugh.
family heirloom? That's a big dick.
Doesn't.
I didn't say he
Adelaide,
has a
you're
big
asleep.
dick. I'm saying any family heirloom that they don't want to show is either racist or phallic.
Well,
Or both.
I'm not sure exactly where they're, the majority of them are, but I know that the Redbrands have been known to hang out at the Sleeping Giant Inn / Tap
Well,
House.
we already knew that.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you
Right.
already knew that.
Best kept secret in this worst kept secret in this town, I guess.
Do you know anything about this Dressendar Manor or any tunnels around it? We've heard that there may be tunnels around it.
Haven't really gone over there. It's kind of in disrepair. No one's really stayed there.
Yeah, I get
What about
he's
the woods nearby? Any dangers lurking in the woods?
into the
No,
woods.
the town's children usually play in the woods over there.
Into the
Nothing
woods.
really dangerous that it's been reported to me. Trustender Manor, ancient manor, long been abandoned.
Into the woods.
Not really suitable for habitation. Some of some of the roof has fallen in, and Just
Yes,
in
this
general,
map
this
that we were given is like very well drawn. It actually shows the roof. See, look here. I'm not in there. Forget I said anything.
I'm just outside watching over Adelaide.
you are indeed. The guard's like, she always like this. Maybe she
Always.
needs some help.
She really likes her tea.
I'm out
Ah,
there, but more than you can offer, I'm sure.
I have an aunt like that. The tea.
The tea.
Well, Esther, stay as long as you like. And he begins to go over some ledgers very meticulously. And you look at the calligraphy, and it is fine.
Are we? I think Adelaide's the one who's impressed by like books, and
That
I'm
is
more
some
so looking at what could be
fine
happening in this room.
calligraphy.
You were part of a book club.
Okay,
Show some
okay, fair.
respect.
Right. So I'm actually checking through my notes about what all we actually did talk to Harbin about. So we found out about the greenish goblins on Tribor Trails, and offered up my granddaughter, and
Show the
let's see.
standard
Yeah,
stuff.
pretty normal.
Yeah, he sent us off to Whalen to learn. Oh, now he sent us off to Quaylen to learn about the castle, but Quaylen didn't really know about that
Yeah,
castle.
Quaylen tried to send us fucking 3 weeks north.
Not 3 weeks, 2 days, 2.5 days.
Forever.
Three, actually,
Listen,
two and a
we
half
are
days.
old. We don't have that kind of time.
I forget. Did we ask you about Gundur's brother?
Gundren Rockseekers brothers.
No, I can't hear. You're outside.
Gundren, yeah, him and his brothers came into town, said that they wanted to file some sort of claim, but they never came back. Do you,
Complaining they never came back. Where did they head to?
the last I heard, Gundren had headed back to Neverwinter to find some additional help and get supplies, and pretty sure you're the people that delivered those supplies, but and his brothers were supposedly camped outside town somewhere along the miners trail, which is not abnormal. People usually like to guard their claims.
And they've never come back?
I haven't heard of
How long?
they didn't come by the townmaster's house while I've been here.
Do people usually come back from miners' trails? You said it was normal for them to camp out there.
Oh yeah, they come back and they file claims at the Fandolin Miners Exchange. But I don't really go over there in recent days. Redbrand problems and all.
Oh my.
This is such a small town for him to have not left in 6 years and then also not gone anywhere.
He's starting to sound more and more agoraphobic to me.
Well, he lost his wife on the way here,
6 years ago.
he might have had a bit of trauma.
Is he still wearing his wedding dress? Is there a cake
His
rotting on the table here?
No.
Okay, good.
He would have ate that bitch. You kidding?
I eat when I'm sad.
Oh,
Never
Jenkin might
related
have.
to you more, Harbin.
All right. Well, I think that's all the information we came here for. I'll leave you to your ledgers.
Oh, hey, anytime, Esther. We're gonna have tiny chickens later.
Tiny chicken.
Well,
Yeah. Jenkins makes the greatest
are
tiny
you
chicken.
gonna eat the farmer?
The farmer? Hold on. What? Is there
Quail.
someone snoring outside the window?
Quail. His name is Quail, and his son is Carp.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
My jokes are worth understanding.
Only when you're not asleep.
This is just Sarah talking, bitch.
Oh.
All right, so I guess I'm going to leave him. Maybe we'll come back for tiny chickens later. And not tiny farmers,
Isn't tiny chickens quail?
but not quailing.
Oh, I didn't get it.
See, this is why it's important for my jokes to be heard.
All right. Esther, you leave the townmaster's hall, and you see Gail sitting there talking about tea with the guard, and Adelaide asleep in the dog pile.
I'll elbow Adelaide awake and tell her and Gail everything that the townmaster just told me again. Although I'll also note that I'm reconsidering his suitorship for Kimberly, as he seems awful agoraphobic.
Maybe she's what he needs to finally leave.
Shut your mouth, Adelaide.
It was just a suggestion.
She's always so rude to Kimberly.
Your granddaughter's a bitch.
I just
Alright.
imagine you saying that super slurry and drunk.
Granddaughter's a whore.
All right, what are y'all doing?
I don't fucking
do we-
know.
Do we want to go talk to the guy at the orchard, or do we want to try to deal with these Redbrands, or do we want to go find the miner, like Gundren's brothers on the miners' trail?
Maybe we do Miners Trail, Orchard, Inn to sleep overnight, and then start fresh in the morning, creeping over to the manor. Since half the day's already gone.
Sure.
I don't
Sounds
know.
good.
I know, I personally, if I have a meeting at 10, my day's fucking done, so.
Wait, you have a meeting at 10 with who? Is this in game?
No,
Or is this like
she's
the morning?
No, I'm just saying, like our day's done. Like, it might only be around lunchtime, but, like, we can't start on a adventure into the manor house. It's so late. It's way too late for that. That's a tomorrow sort of thing.
Sounds fair. I'm down
So
to
let's
check out mine.
go to the miners' trail.
We're off to see the miners, the wonderful miners of Vandalin.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the Miners Exchange. Because there was something about that someone said that then Esther told us about. Oh, there. That's where. That's where
Yeah, the
people.
brothers.
I thought it was the miners' trail, like down here.
Well, that's where they go, right? But then they go to the miners' trail, and then they check in at the miners' exchange.
Yeah, that's where they will mark the places that they want to reserve for their own. Claim. Thank you.
File their claims.
Thanks, Esther, with the words.
The words and the sense.
Yes,
And the making.
the Miners Exchange is a trading post where local miners have their valuable finds weighed, measured, and paid out. And in the absence of any local authority, the exchange also serves as an unofficial records office, registering claims to various streams and excavations around the area.
Yeah, so they might know. Because the guys were saying that they were gonna file a claim.
All right, so let's stop by the exchange.
All right, you
See
enter
any
the
claims we're filing.
miners' exchange, and a human woman decked out in fine leather armor
I too am a human woman.
introduces herself as Halia Thornton and asks if you know, are new miners to the area. Although she doesn't say it seriously. She's looking you up and down.
It could be minors. You don't know.
I think we passed up the age of majority many years ago. You say this is a fine leather armor?
Yes.
That's some fine leather armor you've got on there, Haley Thornton.
Uh, thank you.
Welcome.
You must do well out here at this miners' exchange.
You know, well enough. Could always do better, you know.
Are you by chance married?
Married? No, nope, never. Couldn't bow down to no man.
What about a lady?
Oh, well then I have the perfect girl for you. She's my granddaughter, Kimberly. She's 19.
She's a
Shh,
bitch.
On the
shh,
ball.
shh. And right about then, you see there's like a half orc woman in the back room that comes out and says, "Hey, hey, Haley is taken off." She's like, "That's my better half, actually." Um,
Well, you said you weren't married.
no, I said I couldn't bow down to no man. So yeah, she's really defensive. Yeah. Honey, it's okay. It's okay. They were just old ladies trying to pass off their whore
What?
children. Um, sorry, you're not supposed
Granddaughter,
to hear
and
that.
she's a bitch, and she's not all of ours.
Apologies. I didn't mean it. I was just trying to calm down, the wife.
She is intimidating.
Super intimidating. Giant great axe.
Well, you
But I
can't
see
blame
the
a
allure,
proud
my lord.
grandmother for trying.
Appeal.
That's fair. That's fair. Um,
We're actually here looking for two men.
If you know what I mean.
yeah.
They're brothers.
Brothers.
They're
Woo!
they're
Well,
ass
That'll cost you a
men.
lot in major cities. Out here, it's not even common.
They're ass men.
She leans around to look behind you, and she's like, "You've had better days."
They ain't picky no mo. Anyway, Gundren's brothers Tharden and Nundro. Rockseeker.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Gudrun and his brothers. Saw him go out down the miners' trail many a time. Gundren went back to Neverwinter, said he was looking for more help.
That's us.
Uh, good to know. You Gundren with you? He said he had a big claim to file.
He did not hire us to protect him. He hired us to protect his goods. His goods made it to town. He didn't.
Okay, all right. Well, he hadn't actually filed a claim yet. He just he's really excited about it.
Had
Said they needed.
they whispered about where it might be?
No, they hold that stuff real close because until you get the paperwork done, it's somebody could sweep in, take it out from under you.
Have you seen his? You said you
Y'all
didn't
can
see
make
his
an
brothers.
insight roll.
Ooh.
Oh, insight check. Oh shit! I bet my insight's shit. No, I got a whopping +2 there.
Right.
That's the 20.
Ooh, that is good. See if I can even lucky.
Motherfucker. Can Apollo roll an insight check?
Ooh,
Apollo's outside with the
Ah,
dogs. They're
fuck.
not allowed inside these
This is
places.
racist ass bullshit. I rolled a
Well,
10.
they just don't
Can I
want
cast guidance
wild
on
wolves.
myself first, or do I not know that I'm like doing it?
You wouldn't really be able, without knowing beforehand that you needed to cast it. You don't always have it up. So
Yeah.
ooh, that's
18.
Esther got a 10.
18. Gail, you catch an undertone of excitement around the thought of stealing a claim out from someone under someone.
Oh, it was actually a 23. If that makes a difference.
It doesn't. You succeeded already.
Okay.
But Halia has a tinge of excitement about stealing claims out from under people when she's talking about, well, some people, might steal claims out from under people.
She's a bitch, too.
If the right paperwork's not filed first.
What a fucking...
And you're the one who receives this paperwork. Is that the way it works?
No, it's filed with the clerks here. I'm pretty much just a manager of sorts. Kind of muscle with my wife.
How much do
Okay.
people pay to see that?
Not a show we put on,
You could make some
except for
money.
occasionally.
I honestly have no idea what filing a claim means. Like, is
They're-
this like staking land?
I don't
Yeah,
know
like-
the paperwork too much. Oh, you mean outside games? Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea what this means.
Yes, it's just paperwork. Hey, this is the location.
Yeah.
This is our group name.
Yeah, so you claim ownership because you found like a gold vein or
Vein.
something, and so you're
Yeah.
gonna mine it out and...
So going off to stake me some government land. Got it.
Pretty much.
Got it.
So-
Okay. Back in game.
But yes, she's like, actually, I have to spend most of my time on this side of town, but I have other business interests in town, and they say that there has been some threatening actions and against them and theirs.
The brothers?
Supposedly, no, nothing like that. I've heard about these individuals, the Redbrands.
Oh, for the
hang
love
out at
of God.
Sleeping Giant
Honestly, we
Tackles.
need to take out the Redbrands just so people shut the fuck up about the Redbrands. No offense.
Well, have they been?
Haley, is like, well, if you're not interested in the 100
No,
gold
no.
pieces-
We're, wait, how much?
100 gold? 100 gold,
100
you say?
gold pieces but it's not just to take out the Redbrands. I need you to capture their leader, one who calls himself Glassstaff.
Like it? Like his dick?
No, I think it's just his name. You're really focused on the phallic, man.
I've been around a
She's
long
an
time, lady.
unmarried- She's an
You've been
unmarried
around a lot, is what you just said.
A long time.
A long one. Okay.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
During book club, she's always trying to get us to read the smutty manhood novels.
That makes sense now. That's fair. But
They're the best.
if you could capture the one who calls himself Glassstaff and maybe bring me any of the correspondence found in their, where they're holed up at.
Think there might be something incriminating in there?
Well, I just like to keep abreast of, all the opportunities in town.
She's
Make
impressed.
an insight check.
I was gonna say insight check, but I got distracted because she said a breast.
She knows how to distract Adelaide.
Bitch! I rolled.
Penis and boobs.
I rolled another 10. I've rolled eights 2 times. Where's the jail prison? Shut up.
It's in the townmaster's hall.
Shut up. I'm putting this dice
22.
in dice jail.
22. Goodness gracious. Gail,
You are quite
once
insightful.
again, as she's talking about opportunities, you catch just like I said before, like a glimmer of excitement, and like Halia is upset about the Redbrands moving in and like taking over portions of the town that she thinks should be her.
So these are basically like out of character. These basically seem like two gangs going at it, like strong arm. No.
I think she's a shady bitch, and they're being more aggressively shady.
A little more overtly shady.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting paid for this from this shady character, so she looks a lot less shady. For 100
The
gold.
one that gives me the gold.
That's how we
But
do.
yeah, she'll give you 100 gold pieces for
Oh,
capturing.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of work and, 100 gold to capture this glass staff and find all of these things doesn't sound like quite fair compensation.
Hmm. And what did you do before, ma'am? To make you capable of judging the compensation level of this?
Well, I'm a merchant, so I am an expert in values of services and goods.
Ah, okay. Hmm. Roll persuasion.
You have
Ooh,
advantage.
I do have advantage. All right.
And so do I.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that one was an 8. So let's try that again. Big money, no whammies. Ooh, 12. And then persuasion 12 plus 7. 19.
Let's go.
19. Hmm. Maybe I could, you know, your friend here. She looks like she might know where, you know, the winds are blowing. You do this for me. Maybe we have some more jobs for you in the future.
Our
You know,
future is short and uncertain.
more. She says more jobs, and she looks at you, Gail.
Oh, okay.
I think
You
she
know what I
wants to
mean.
fuck you.
Gosh, this one all about all about the sex. But no, Gail, you are not my type. Really like the long-toothed orcs in the back.
Orcs. She said orcs.
Yeah, her wife is an orc.
It's true. Big
Yeah.
tongues. Big
Yeah.
tongues.
I didn't
Oh my.
I don't know what I thought you said.
Well, as my friend said, we really don't
The future
have that. The future is uncertain for us, so
The
this
future's
job.
uncertain for all of us, but if you take care of this problem, perhaps this future is more secure in Vandalin. She pulls out a small glass of wine, pours it out, hands it over to you.
I sincerely don't know what she is
Okay.
suggesting at this point.
I don't
But
either.
you
I don't
might
know what's
lose a
going on.
kidney by the end of this. I don't fucking know. Good luck, Gail.
I'm not really sure I want to drink what she just handed me either. I'm just
She
gonna
drinks
hold
from
it
the
for now.
same.
Oh, she drinks it? Okay, I guess I'll drink it too. All right.
Just can't
So
deal
what
with
kind
the
of jobs
internet.
might you have?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Gail. Take care of this, and then we can talk.
Okay.
She flashes a hand symbol down. You don't recognize it.
It's not druidic?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Is it the
Is it
shocker?
mercantile?
No, it is not the shocker.
Is it thieves can't? Does she think we're thieves? Can any
We
of us
wouldn't know,
speak
would we?
thieves can't?
No.
I would know mercantile symbols, but I don't know if the Merchants Guild have a lot of gang signs.
Y'all can make history checks.
Ooh, I can make a history check. Come on. I swear to God.
Esther got 9.
I got a 10. But this time I have a +7.
Ooh.
No, it's for a total of 10.
Oh no. Just kidding. What?
Do you get about-
I didn't hear you, Gail.
What's that?
I didn't hear what you got.
I got an 8.
8. All of you are like,
Well,
don't know what that
I
means.
think she just had a twitch or something.
Must have been.
I'm just gonna do a like that and put my hand down.
You just made a symbol at her?
Right.
She looks
I'm gonna
at it.
show
She
some druidic
she
symbols or
chuckles.
something.
She's like, do this. We can talk more. She
Man.
turns away to go back to the back rooms.
What
Okay.
Just looking at us.
You're gonna die sooner than the rest of us, Gail. That's all I know.
Probably so. Well, that's not gonna be a heck of a long time. I don't feel like so. It's okay.
All right. So I guess Halia is done talking to us, so no more questions here.
I have so many questions, but I don't think I'm gonna get any answers.
So do we want to go actually to the Miner's Trail and look for clues, or do we want to head off to that orchard?
I mean, how the Miner's
I mean, the
Trail?
Miner's Trail's right here.
Yeah, maybe there'll be something obvious if we just walk down it and yell their names for like 20 minutes. Maybe they'll hear us.
They just poke their heads up from the grass. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up? Hey, we're Gundren's brothers.
Hey, look, it worked, guys. Words matter, Matthew.
Only when it's yours. I'm
Oh,
the
you
game master.
bitch. Apollo can fly and speak common. What if he just...
That is what y'all are doing, not what you're talking about doing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. We're there, and I just heard two guys yell, yeah, we're Gundren's brothers.
Y'all head out and you thought you heard that, but it's actually 2 individuals whimpering along the side of the road and 4 individuals loom over them.
Oh shit, are those the Assmen?
And
Y'all
they
step
wear
away
these
from
grimy
them!
they wear these grimy scarlet cloaks, and they place their hands on their weapons. It's as if they're preparing to draw them against the individual. They're like, here, you haven't delivered your payment to the sleeping giant. Don't let it happen again. And they slam their truncheons down on the ground near their legs, and they're like, or else. They turn and look at you, and they're like, huh, reckon this. You were the next person on our list. The boss told us to talk to you. Here you've been talking, asking questions.
Huh?
You know,
We just made
heard
it to
about it
town.
from
We're
a
trying to
little
figure out
birdie.
what's going on.
After this, we'll go swing by Tobin.
Who?
You know,
Tobin?
that guy at the Stonehill Inn. Here he's been
Oh,
talking about us.
Who are you?
He's like, I think we're gonna have to teach them a lesson. And they draw and head towards you. Roll
oh my.
initiative.
Now,
Okay.
just fuck off, guys.
What about these guys who were, laying in the ground? Are they
They
perchance
have scrambled off when they lost focus on them into like
Wait, are you
they're
Gundren's
left.
brothers? Make a bird sound if you're the stormkeepers.
All you hear is the sound of
That didn't go
as they
through at
run away.
all. Rock seekers, seek me a rock.
Rock
What was
seeker,
that?
rock seeker, seek
Yeah.
me a rock.
Are you okay? You're building over here. I'm gonna bring the thing
Where's
back.
the?
Oh, Sarah had moved it over to the other. Oh, she
Oh,
brought it
okay.
back. She brought it back.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Matthew, I've got a question about wild shape and temporary hit points.
And my question is, what the
Shoot.
fuck?
Like, how does? I tried to look it up, but there's actually nothing in the book about it. Like I googled it, so like, what happens when you wild shape and you have temporary hit points?
All right, it depends on which version of the game y'all want to play under. A new rule set just released that does different things with wild shape, etc. But I'm going to assume we're going to play under the old version,
Yes, old one.
just because I know it better and we don't have to look anything up. So a moon druid has the option to turn into, I think you have black bear and something, or brown bear and something. Whatever. So when you turn as a bonus action into that creature, you gain the hit points on the stat block for that creature.
Yeah, but specifically, what about the temp
Is
HP
those
that Esther gave us?
Oh, for temporary hit
those
points,
aren't
you still
those
have
aren't
it.
considered temporary hit points, right?
You still have
So
it.
I just have it like
It's just on top of you.
on top of the bear, or on top of
Both.
like if I go down as the bear.
If you lose them as the bear, you lose them forever. But they are just on top of whatever hit point pool is yours at any given moment.
Okay. Okay.
So if you're the bear, you have 7 temporary hit points. If you lose them and you turn back into Gail, you still don't have them.
Okay. So they go first, right?
Yes. Your temporary hit points go first.
Tim, did you already put yours down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting question, though.
No.
Oh, okay.
Never thought about that before.
We had some awful initiative rolls.
I haven't rolled yet. Let me do that.
Hopefully yours are worse than ours, because ours are shit.
Well, let's see. Ooh,
Apollo rolled pretty good. My internet is freaking the fuck out for some reason.
You have a net?
I heard an internet? Are you supposed to go into the net, right?
Into the net. Let's
All right,
go
Apollo is gonna go
into
first.
the net. I just plopped us over here. I don't know where we actually are supposed to be.
It's fine.
Where are they?
They are.
Sit, George.
Rug is near
Oh, do you need to roll for the dogs too?
Esther. The dogs are wolf pups. So in a perfect world, I wouldn't recommend getting them anywhere near something if you didn't want them to die.
Oh, okay. Let's not do that then.
But if you want an extra shield, you could put them out there, and they would take an attack.
And then they would die.
Sounds like a good way to get blood on my rug.
Nothing
Rather not.
worse than a bloody rug. It's a human male bow DW mace. Watch out for those human male bow DW maces, guys.
That's how I name my naming convention, so I can search for them in a bag. They're human males that have bows, and they dual wield maces.
When you're in trouble, you call DW, dual wield mace.
I think there are a few extras.
You are
Wait,
such
what?
a
Wait, oh,
there are not. He's a butt.
Actually, they're behind y'all.
What?
They came
Well,
out
I
of
don't
the
like
tree
that.
lot.
Did you throw that thing?
All right. So
They're also tiny, tiny people.
they're actually appropriately sized. Y'all are absurdly large. You're bigger than a spot.
No, I fit on the spot.
You're not supposed to, because the spot is 5 feet. You're supposed to fit inside of it.
My base fits inside of it. You made me so tiny. That's just.
We're following trail. So no, wait. There are 5 of them? I thought there were 4 of them.
Nah, they multiplied.
What? They had babies?
Yep.
That one was pregnant.
Baby DW mains. Okay.
Regardless, it is Apollo's turn because they pulled their truncheons out and are moving towards you to beat you into the ground.
Well, it's not gonna work. Get him, Apollo. So if he goes 20 feet, all right. 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever. He's going for this one. Rawr. Nyah. That.
Yeah.
Scratchy boy.
Which one's? Can you hover over me? I don't know which one I am.
So he has a +8.
Oh shoot.
15 + 8.
You hit.
So that means they must make a DC 12 strength saving throw.
$16. They made it.
Fuck. Fine. I have prone, assuming none of scratchy fuckers. 1d8 plus 4. Oh. 10 slashing damage.
You know, Apollo runs forward, rakes out with his claws, completely savages and bloodies this human male ruffian.
This little bitch, as I like to call him.
All right, I think Apollo is done.
It's true.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
They run for it at you, full on Naruto running with their maces behind them. They're like, for class stuff! And they get to you, but they can't attack because they charged and used their action to dash. And this one is like, guys, it's a big cat, guys, don't leave me. He's like, he goes into like full defensive mode, and he's like, try to hit me now. All right.
So much for the
Oh,
fearsome
so he's
red.
dodging like a little bitch?
Esther's turn.
Alrighty. So I get disadvantage because they're touching me, right?
Depends on what you
Is
do.
is it disadvantage against only? So like right now, is it disadvantage? It doesn't matter because they're all touching me except for the one. I don't like being touched. So is it disadvantage just against the one that's touching me, or disadvantage against?
If you're making an attack roll, okay, like for instance, if you were going to Eldritch Blast right now,
Yeah.
it would be disadvantage on anyone you targeted because you
Okay.
are threatened in melee.
Gotcha. So just blasting one of them like further away from me, I'm still going to be on disadvantage on the next turn because somebody's still touching me.
Only
even if you were able to blast.
even if you blasted one of them away, you'd still be at disadvantage next turn because one is still there.
Okay.
This is exactly what we never wanted to happen, ladies. They're in melee.
Of being touched. My
Touch-
personal bubble.
I only want this for my granddaughter.
Touching is the worst that could happen.
All right. Well, I don't want to use my action to get away, especially now that I got all of these hit points from leveling up recently. Feeling good. Let's give it a try.
I'm in
All
the
right,
double digits now.
Barely. Okay, so I'm gonna go against the one to the furthest to my left. We're gonna him. We're gonna disadvantage, I don't know, one of his abilities.
Okay, so you're hexing.
Sorry?
You're hexing him.
Yes, hexing let's see here. This guy to my left.
Okay.
Human male bow, DW mace. That one. Pokey. So we're gonna hex him, then we're just gonna say his strengths in case he needs it for anything.
Okay.
So I need to. Yeah, I don't need to do anything. I just hex him. Okay, and then that's my bonus action, and then for my action, let's try an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll to hit him with disadvantage.
Okay. Where is? I gotta get my bearings here. Where's my 12s? 6. Other side. 20. Ooh, all right. Give it a shot. First one's 11. So, second one's a 20. So we have to take the 11.
You have to take the 11, but you do hit still. The 11
plus
hit.
7. Okay, well, plus 7, so 18 hits. And
11
so we're
alone
gonna
would hit.
Excellent. All right, so we're gonna do a D10.
D10 plus a D something because of your hex.
Yeah. Can I roll 2 at the same time?
Yeah, just highlight them and shake it and throw them.
Okay.
Or maybe if you roll them.
6. Let's pull this one. All right, let's do this. Shoot. And is that they both? Oh, cool. Neat. All right. So, and it does the math for me. Neat. 6 plus 5 is 11, plus another 7 is 18. Right? Isn't it 7 plus 5 for agonizing blast? Plus I got Genie's thunder, which is 2. So that's 18.
This guy's got these like
Esther hexes this thing and then Hadoukens, and it just goes straight through his chest, and there's just a hole. And he goes, huh? 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 Oh. And he goes to the ground.
Noise.
He is gone.
I do
Put him in
believe.
the XP bowl.
Guess we need
Did
to take this out.
we? Yeah, we
Do
did
I have
count
to choose
those.
who my hex goes to now, or do I choose who
Next
the hex
turn.
goes to? Next turn.
Next
Okay.
turn, you can use your bonus action to replace it on somebody new.
Perfect. Thank you.
Anything else, Esther?
Nope. That's all.
That's the in-person game. I was like, do I also have Hex? Do we just have all the same spells, but that's Selgie?
True.
I was like, I don't see it. I swear we've had this whole. Okay.
See, this is why I accidentally accused you of looking at my sheet again. while looking at Gail's sheet.
Yeah, there was layers
All right, Gail.
of confusion.
I want to just tell the two standing in front of me, you boys have made a grave error, and I want to transform into a bear. Brown bear.
Brown bear, brown bear.
So is her brown bear brown, or is her brown bear like gray with like extra skin folds?
Gross.
You
Oh,
out into a brown bear,
Oh, I guess it could be an elderly brown bear.
Yeah.
which is actually a big creature, and it pushes Adelaide off to the side a bit.
Wait. Oh no, but that was against. So
It was against
okay.
your will.
Gail, you're such a busty woman.
You're welcome. I mean, I can't.
I like her better this way, actually.
All right, what are you doing? That was your bonus action.
I'm gonna attack the one that's like. Just trying to see.
Unless, were you making an intimidation roll in combination with your?
I was just talking.
Okay, I was just asking.
I'm not trying to intimidate. I'm just talking. I want to use my first attack on the guy that's closest to Esther.
Okay.
It's an 11.
11 hits.
Let's see.
They have an 11 armor class. They're just these ruffians with truncheons and just ratty leather armor with these scraggly looking red cloaks.
And I guess that'll be my. I didn't say first what it was. I'll just say that's my bite attack.
Okay.
Is that a die 8?
Gail!
Gail, you've collapsed!
Oh no!
Oh no! How do I get it out of here?
Quick drag, but go all the way. You got it. Keep on. How are you bad at this?
What are you talking about? Like, yeah, like why are you telling me to keep going? Clicking and dragging it.
Click higher. There. Right there.
Like higher up? I don't know.
No, why is it not working?
I don't know.
Right click.
Right click it?
Yeah, just right click once. No, not drag. Right click once. And then grab one. No.
You don't
just
right click. You left click.
Open up that. Let's see.
Here.
And
Here you go. You actually have, like, a bunch of them right
yeah,
here.
Sarah comes. We just don't know which is which.
Yeah, we're not aware. Is that die 8 right there?
Yeah.
Got a label
This is
there.
die 8? All right.
Yeah, I label all mine. I don't mess around. I can't keep them straight.
Uh, 2 plus 4, 6.
2, 4,
6
6, 8.
points.
Who do we
All right.
appreciate? Gail.
You know, you bite down on this ruffian's arm, and you know he cries out in pain, but he doesn't appear like overly bloodied.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack him again. Now you got me disoriented. Where was the
Top right.
Fuck him up, Gail.
11 or above hits.
Nope. 9.
I'm sure you have a bonus to hit.
That's with my bonus to hit.
You miss. He dodges.
Yeah, why don't you mind your business about the bonuses or not the bonuses?
He has an
I
automatic reaction where he
didn't.
flips over Gail to land beside Adelaide.
I'm just saying it. Words hurt when, cause
And
it
actually,
just happened with me. With
they all start snapping to a tune, and they all flip over to land next to Gail.
Oh no.
What the?
They don't really. Matthew's just an asshole. Put him back, bitch. It's really mean to me.
All right, anything else, Gail?
Nope. All I got.
That is a no.
I'm casting
Adelaide.
Grease. This is supposed to be a 10-foot. I feel like it's way too big.
That is definitely not 10 feet.
It doesn't cast a shadow, so it's really hard to place.
You can hold it and right click and it'll go on the ground.
Oh,
it's a little
nice.
easier.
So they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Oh man.
What is my
Not a thing that I could have.
spell save DC? Oh, I think it 15. That's right there.
First one, closest one to you, failed it.
That's something I could have had.
Second one, closest one or farthest one from you,
It's
failed it.
How
The
do
heck's
I?
in line with anybody right now anyway.
How do
Yeah,
you make
but
them
it's
lay
some-
down? Oh, you're just gonna flip over. Oh wait, no! I pulled out the shit. It's fine. They can be upside down.
No, gumbos. Gumbos. No, I know what. I mentioned like gumbos. I think I want them right now.
Stop it! Fuck you!
Oh my.
No, they're prone! Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll fix it. Hey, they're prone.
Stand them up again.
Oh,
Right, so what did you just cast on them?
grease.
Grease.
So this-
and that's always death.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know.
Y'all see this area of just viscous clear liquid appear and just onto the ground, and they go and they fall down.
I think that's all that it does.
I believe you're right.
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square, turns it. It's difficult terrain, so don't step in it. And yeah, and also you'll throw out a hip because you also have to make a dex save.
Oh, okay.
So,
Good.
but anyway,
No.
always return your library books. That's my turn.
All right, Adelaide is done. Apollo.
I guess he's just gonna whippity do at this guy again.
It's like, you can't hit me. Can't touch this.
Whoa! Oh shit! Oh shit! I picked up my whole thing. It's fine. I lost a die. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, it's under the. Oh, for the love of all that is good and right in the world.
2d20, and you have to roll a 2 or lower to miss.
I don't get a roll 2. He's not prone.
You have to roll 2 because you have disadvantage to hitting.
Oh, right, because he's a bobbing and weaving. Like a little bitch. But it only takes a 2 to hit him.
You have a +8. 2 or lower misses.
Well, I rolled a 6.
You hit.
Guess I still hit, bitch. Apollo got fully distracted by the slime, but he still kicks ass.
Ah!
That's 11 slashing damage.
As you he's like, ah! As he bear him to the ground and tear his throat out.
And then he's gonna turn and growl, but not move, because on the off chance that one of those is still upright, he can do more damage if he goes 20 feet toward them.
Okay.
15, 20, 5, 10.
You shut that lid.
Oh, 5. He can go 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah, he can get to either one. Okay. Turn complete.
Apollo is done. They will stand up.
Oh, that's fucking fair.
And they will
Oh, he
one
didn't
will attack
even-
Esther
oh.
and one will attack Gail.
Stupid.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
only for him to knock them prone. If they're prone,
All right,
he doesn't have to
Esther,
move 20
I'm
feet.
attacking you.
I don't like that.
Don't do that.
18 to hit.
There's no way that hits.
What do I look at? My
I
armor
mean,
class
it's
is
yeah,
11.
it hits.
11. Oh no.
For your 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit, that's all my temporary HPs.
The other one on Gail. That would be an 18 again.
Yeah.
I'm sure that hits. For some amount that's under this table. Ooh, perfect. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thump, thump. Glassstaff says you owe money. Asking questions. Surrender now.
You guys really need to talk to your boss about how questionable his nickname is. It's not good.
Don't degrade the boss.
Ah,
Kill them.
you're not doing a good job of that either.
You'll see.
Is glass staff an indicator that his employees are fragile? Because y'all are dying pretty easy.
Dying. And they look around and they're like, ah, you're right. And they,
Enters the area. Attack of opportunity! Attack of
Oh,
opportunity!
wait, yeah.
Attack of opportunity!
Adelaide, you don't get an attack of opportunity.
I was just declaring it to everyone in the room. The general area. The attack of opportunity.
Fucking attack of opportunity is.
They're running away, so you get an attack of opportunity. They
Oh.
didn't use disengage.
Oh, okay. Do I get that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Attack of opportunity.
You whack him with your staff.
Oh no, you won't do any damage.
She might.
She
The staff-
won't. Oh,
the
maybe
staff doesn't
maybe
use it.
with the staff. Can't she cast a spell
Wait,
as an
wait.
attack of opportunity?
Not unless you have the Warcaster feat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, and I don't have a weapon in my hand. I have a teacup, right? So
You. I don't know. What's your? I thought your staff was your arcane focus. What's your arcane
No,
focus?
she's got a teacup.
A teacup is
I
your arcane focus. Well,
Wait,
then
what
I
was
guess you're just gonna
hang on.
hit him with your fist and do nothing because you have a -1.
Yeah. Let's see here. Unarmed strike.
I would like a chance to hit this guy.
-1.
Go for it. Esther punches this dude and actually heals him 1 hit point.
Shut the fuck up.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Roll damage. I assume this is the same one that you had been hitting.
Yeah, it's the one I hit before.
Okay.
5. 9 damage.
9 damage. You barrel down on him. And
Yeah.
he's face down in the mud as you rake his back.
Okay.
And the other one runs off into the woods.
Into
30
the
feet.
woods. Into the woods. Whose turn is
I
next?
try to say get him, but it just comes out.
Esther's turn's next.
All right, Esther.
All right. So, where's the other guys?
There's only
He's-
one left, and he ran 30 feet that way. But don't step in that grease or you'll throw your hip out.
All right. Do I have a clear shot at him, or is this bear in my way?
You could probably go, like, right here.
Well, wait, but then not take my action?
Now.
No,
You can
Just
move.
movement.
No.
you've got 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Oh, yes. That's separate. Got it. Okay. So we are moving our hex over to this guy, and we're gonna hex Dex. And let's come in blasting.
So anyway.
Whew.
Came in
Anyway.
blasting.
Come in blasting. We got a 6 plus a 7 is a 13.
That'll hit.
All right. So now I got. Wait, we said this one was an 8, right? Was it? No, 10. What am I rolling? 10 and 6. Right? Yes, 10 and 6. All right. So we will give these guys a roll. A riggedy roll. We get a 9. Well,
That's
we get no.
abysmal.
We get 5 plus. We get pluses. Plus 7. So we got a 12.
Did you roll the 6 for hex?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the 6 and then the.
She actually got more off of her hex than she did the actual blast.
All right, you do 12 points of damage to it. He's looking bloodied. Black veins are spreading out around the wound that you caused, but he's still standing and is actually
standing.
10 feet further. How far do you blast them?
You don't have to push him.
It's a. Yeah, it says can push 10 feet away in a straight line.
So you
We
didn't
don't
push it.
push him. We don't push him.
No,
He's
no.
already.
All right. Esther's done, I think. That's an action and a bonus action and some movement.
Ray of Frost.
Gail?
Oh. Where am I gonna go? Okay. Just don't step on me when you run past, Gail.
And don't step into the oil.
Yeah, it would be funny though if. I mean, you could hit.
Good little information.
There it is.
This is hard to count with because it's not on just one, so I don't want to
No,
fuck this up.
it takes up.
Just
a
count
couple.
the front. Move his base to the front of the next hex, and that's 5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and what is it? Where it's double your movement? Dash.
Dash.
I'm gonna dash and get right up next to this guy. I'm gonna get on the other side.
Okay.
Right here.
A bear.
And then just stops and it's like.
Can I do anything
What is this? Does he have an alien inside?
No, it's just like the
Xenomorph?
big mouth. Big mouth.
Well, you
Big
already have
mouth.
it. Any more come out?
All right, whatever. I'm done.
He had a big, smaller mouth come out.
Hey.
All right. Adelaide?
Yay! Ray of Frost!
Icicle shoots
18 to
out.
hit.
That'll hit. Damage.
8 cold damage.
Ouch.
I said
And
stay!
his momentum leans him forward and he crashes to the ground in front of you, Gail, and just cubes out amongst your feet
Ew.
Oh.
as he shatters as he falls.
Urgh. Glass dick, am I right?
You hear no
Are you talking about
response.
their leader again?
What?
Are you talking about their leader again?
Yeah.
Glass staff?
Yeah, glass staff. I mean, that guy was a glass staff there at the end with the ice. Eh?
Let's loot these bodies.
What about?
Ooh. Is there any good shit?
Some ratty leather armor and some just maces.
Can
Alright.
we take their capes? Are their capes in good quality after all of like anything
They
good?
weren't in good quality when you walked up to them. They were ratty red
Perfect.
cloaks.
Better. And the red will hide blood. Maybe we should take a couple of these in case we need to do some tunnel sneaking.
We could totally disguise as these guys. We look like young 20-something bandits.
I could totally see Apollo with a cape.
Rawr.
This could work.
But speaking of, I'm going to send Apollo to go in the direction that those guys were running away. Where were they going? Because this took, what, like 12 seconds?
Not long.
So,
Okay. Apollo
flying.
finds them and they're just running and looking up over, and then one trips on a rock and falls in his face because he's too busy looking at Apollo in the sky.
Oh, those guys. I had
Yeah.
forgotten about those guys.
He's just going to say, "Are you Gundren's brothers?"
Gundren? No!
Oh, okay. Good luck. And then he'll fly back. Wait, do you know Gundren?
Okay. See you later.
Do you know Gundren?
What? No, I don't know Gundren.
Do you know Gundren's brothers?
No, I don't know Gundren's brothers either. I just...
Who's your brother?
I don't have a brother.
Do you have any fish?
No, I just have 12 sisters.
Do you have chicken? I'm really
No.
hungry.
It's just 12 sisters. No,
I'm not gonna eat your sister.
The townmaster, he gets all the tiny chickens.
What about regular sized chickens?
Oh, the Stonehill Inn, they have the chickens.
Oh, okay. But so you don't know Gundren?
No, I don't know Gundren.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck.
Thanks. Thanks for saving us from the Redbrands. That's very, very nice of you.
Happy to help.
I asked Apollo if he brought back any gold or
No.
any reward.
No, they don't have any chicken.
Get a reward.
They don't have any chicken
They don't have any chicken or fish.
or small quails.
Yeah. Regular
What you
sized
saying?
quail, actually.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Either. They don't have small quail or
Mm-mm.
regular sized quail.
Useless cat.
Oh, be careful what you say. Wow!
All right, y'all are heading down this trail for a little while, and you see like the occasional miner, and you ask them, "Hey, man, you know the Gundren and his brothers?" And they're like, "Man, I don't talk to people. I'm a miner." And
You
and
shouldn't
then
be out here without your parents.
eventually you
safe.
get the one, and they're like, "Yeah, I know Gundren," and you know he was supposed to be going back to Neverwinter to get more help, and his brothers, they're like, I think they're like 2 days journey further down the trail.
You did this on purpose.
Oh my god.
You're gonna make us travel 2 days. I say they can all rot. I don't give a shit. I'm not going 2 days. I've only got like 12 days left at any given moment.
At all, ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. 2 days. 2 days. Is it what is it from Oh Brother Where Art Thou? Well, isn't this place a geographical phenomenon? 2 days from everywhere.
Oh,
Shit.
totally stop.
All right. So
right.
it is 30 minutes till midnight,
Oh
and
fuck.
I got jury duty in the morning.
Oh
Yeah, we are.
no.
This is where we were gonna stop.
Yeah. So we're going back to the inn and we're going to bed.
Sure. We can
Cause
start off fresh.
yeah. Cause that was we were gonna go by the orchard. Why were we going by the orchard? Just because he was an old adventurer?
I
It
guess.
was a former adventurer that we were told about.
Yeah, fuck that. I say we just go back to the inn and we go to bed.
Maybe after a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, like that could
Oh.
be a fun.
Uh,
So
If we're going back to the inn, I do want to use all my spells to make good berries for the next day.
ooh, I like that.
Okay. Y'all
So-
are back in the inn, and you make a bunch of good berries, and y'all go to sleep.
Love that
And we
for
will start
us.
next time.
Good luck with jury duty. Vomit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ugh.